Hey guys, welcome to Electric Gainz, and today we're bringing another big gun. We're bringing the Mclaren. This is a 650S and Spider track pack. As many of you know, about the Mclaren. Mclaren is 100% carbon fiber chassis. That's where that formula got the idea from. Mclaren, I think, was the first one to actually did it. I mean, I think the first one, yeah, the McLaren F1 was the first car to actually do it, and McLaren just kept doing it with a carbon fiber chassis as Formula One. The whole chassis is carbon fiber, so it's super light and super strong. So when you take the top off, it doesn't lose any rigidity and any power. It feels like the same car. Let's look into carbon fiber. This whole car is carbon fiber, but it's painted over. But let's see what we can find from carbon fiber. This is the front of the carbon fiber. If you can get really close, you can really see the weaves of the carbon fiber. The whole thing is carbon fiber, but apparently they only left this part exposed for some weird reason, which I like. It looks good, you know. As you can see, this is like a really strong part. It's like, as you can see, it's bolted in the middle. This was 100% meant for the structure, not only for the looks. Compared to my Tesla, the Tesla, it looks like it was done for the looks. It's not a bad quality. It's been through a lot, and it still had the shine, and it looks pretty good. But it's not the same thing as the McLaren. But I like the front of the Tesla. It looks pretty good. Now let's go into the mirrors. The mirrors of the McLaren are amazing, but even though that, they still look the same as the Tesla. I think the mirrors on the Tesla, they really, and when I put this mirror, they really knock it out apart. It looks the same. Let's go into the air vent. This is what sucks all the air. You can see it's exposed carbon fiber right over here, and it looks pretty cool. The quality is really good, but I think if I have to compare it to something, I compare it to my hood. The hood is really good on my mirrors. The side skirts, it's a little different. I mean, it's good quality what I got on the side of my car, but it's not McLaren quality. It looks really good. At least it looks very OEM. I mean, I'm pretty sure if Tesla will put something, Tesla will put something like this, especially since we've seen what Tesla put stock. So this is actually way better than what Tesla put stock. Now let's see. All this is carbon fiber. It's just all painted over, but you cannot see. Now let's go into the goods now. So you can see the doors are carbon fiber. The whole door is carbon fiber. You can see the whole door being carbon fiber, and the whole chassis you can see here. It's its own structure. That is the whole structure of the car. As you can see, when you go in there and go to the next and show you guys everything, you can see the structure of the carbon fiber is insane. The whole chassis is carbon fiber on this car. It's painted over. It's covered with this kind of like nice little quilted. The steering wheel is carbon fiber. This steering wheel feels really good. And this seat has carbon fiber on the back. You can move it. If you can see the top right here, on the back is carbon fiber. The carbon fiber right over there. This is the main structure. This is really strong. It's not like, it doesn't feel light at all. And if you can see from the sides right there, you can tell that this whole pillar, the whole floor is carbon fiber. Carbon fiber right here. And you can touch. This is no joke carbon fiber. This is hard carbon fiber. This is structured carbon fiber. And if you get back inside the car, you can see to control the mirrors, to control the AC or everything in the door, it's carbon fiber. To control to open the door and everything on the left too is carbon fiber. And then the dashboard in the carbon fiber here is really beautiful. This is very tastefully done. McLaren has this kind of British thing that they do amazingly. The carbon fiber on these things is beautiful, and it looks really hard. That's what I like. It looks strong. It doesn't look like just for the looks. It looks like they could have just made it light for the looks. But look at this steering wheel. The steering wheel one is hard. It just doesn't feel like, most carbon fiber feels like plastic, which is carbon fiber is plastic, but some, I don't know how they do it. I guess like they heat it up to a temperature that makes it so strong. This looks strong. This looks like, if you can see the lines over here, this doesn't feel like plastic at all. It feels like something like a metal. It will feel like aluminum or like a metal, hard but not super hard. It's really good. And then, if we had to compare these to the Tesla, I mean, we cannot really compare it because it's not fair for the McLaren. McLaren is such a prestigious brand. This car is really fast. This car hits the quarter mile nines, and it's not fully tuned. It's just like small stuff. Once it's fully tuned, this car will probably hit sevens. It's really a machine to be aware with. It has carbon ceramic brakes. I had the carbon ceramic brakes for Tesla, but I cannot use them because when I had the autopilot on, it would choke me, which is not fun because it will break, and as I know, it has carbon ceramics, which they're massive. But the carbon ceramics brakes on this car are really good. The problem with carbon ceramics, people don't know these about carbon ceramics. I had them for a while, and it's like they squeak. The brakes are good. It's just squeak. It's just squeaky brakes. And if you can get really close, McLaren has a carbon fiber in the accent right here on the tire. That is beautiful. That is something that's really gorgeous. Compared to like the carbon fiber in the inside of the Tesla. If you wanna go back inside the Tesla, you can see the carbon fiber compared to the McLaren. You can get to really see really close. See the waves of the carbon fiber. I mean, I don't think it's bad what the Tesla has done. I mean, what I done to the Tesla. I mean, this is beautiful. The door handles here is not like the yeah. I mean, it's kind of like good quality. It's not like the McLaren. The McLaren. See, this is what I mean. This is kind of really light. This is just made for the looks. The McLaren one is strong. It's made for like structure. Everything else here is made for the looks. I mean, except for I guess maybe this, or maybe this is a little hard. Not super hard, but just a little bit. And then the steering wheel is hard. The steering wheel is the only hard part. It's the steering wheel. And then the inside, when you come over here, you can see the inside really close. And the steering wheel on the Tesla, this is hard. This is a little hard, but it's not. It will be hard.
How hard is it?
Well, I mean, it's hard, but it's not like the McLaren. The McLaren is like, you can tell that, I don't know how they do it. There's a way they bake the carbon fiber. They make it super, super strong. But at least looks-wise, it looks very similar. I mean, if you're used to, I mean, most of the people when they see my Tesla, like, oh my God, it's amazing. This is like crazy, you know. And they see my car and they don't really think about that. But I am used to a lot of carbon fiber, so I really pay attention to this stuff because I like carbon fiber. And this is insane how hard all this stuff is. This is like, this won't move. I feel like this is harder than steel. But this stays over here, like, that's solid. So I think like the only difference I would tell with my Tesla between the and McLaren is that my McLaren came with all the carbon fiber and it's meant to be like and strong, versus the Tesla, which I put everything for the looks. I mean, some stuff is meant for the carbon fiber sway bars. I put some lightweights. Some stuff have made the car better, lower and more aero. I feel it when it takes the turn. When I'm going really fast, it really feels more planted. All the aero actually work. It slowed me down, hurts my range a little bit, but taking the weight off and the aero really helps me to achieve really good 0 to 60. I really like how it did to my Tesla, but McLaren wins in that perspective that everything here is hard. Nothing here is like, look at this. It sounds like metal. This sounds like metal. It doesn't sound like, see, this sounds like plastic. I mean, it's carbon fiber. Carbon fiber is plastic. I don't know how they do it. I think it's a way of baking it. They do like many sheets and everything's like, I feel like the main difference will be like, mine is more for looks and to save a little weight. This is already really light and it has a lot of power. This is mainly just to, I guess it's structural. I mean, everything here is structural. I mean, all the carbon fiber here is structural. Like, it feels like it's as hard as metal. That's the main difference. Look-wise, not many difference, but that's the main thing. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and Rolito Electric Gainz out.